Namo dasa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo dasa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo dasa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So today we are in the akusalāni page number 294. Nidhisa vāra, Uddhisa, Nidhisa. Uddhisa brief description, Nidhisa detailed description. So here, paragraph number 375. Nidhisa vāri. So in the session of the detailed description, Cittasi Gagada Nidhisi Dawa. Dawa firstly, Cittasi Gagada Nidhisi. In the detailed description of the Cittasi Gagada, one-pointedness of the mind. Santiti awatiti di idan dvaya. So the pair, this pair of the words Santiti and awatiti. Tidi we wajana mewa. We wajana is a synonymous. Synonymous of the what? The damn tidi. So ewa means only. So with this ewa, it prohibits another possible meaning of the prefixes. Some preface and awa preface. Okay, there are some preface and awa preface is there in the santiti and awatiti. But the commentator purposely mentioned here, in these two words, santiti, awatiti, both of the words are just the synonymous terms for the term titi. Titi means remaining or standing. So it means some preface and awa preface has no meaning, no special meaning, just what dadota who what dadota nuvataka. Okay, the preface that follows the root meaning, follows the meaning of the root. So yam, and then continue to say yamba akusalāni desi aramananga oga hidwa anupavi sedwa datati awatiti di odam dan idan nalavati. So you see, in the footnote number 2, I think you have also footnote number 2, right? So if you look at there, Hita 188 page. So it refers back to the page number 188. So they are mentioned about the Ekagata, Cittasi Ekagata, in the session of the Kusala. Okay. So I would like to ask you to look back a little bit. 188, page number 188. Page number 188. Aramani dated and then you got it. 11, paragraph number 11. Aramani Achala Bhavina Aramani dated TD. Okay. So remaining on the object without shaking. So that is a God TD. Parado Badadwaya Upasaka Vasena Vaditam. So that meaning is giving. So the following two words. It means santiti and awatiti. So these two words are increased by means of the word upasaka, by means of the preface. So that is what, no special meaning over there, no special meaning of the prefaces. Some preface and awat preface in these two words. But the commentator in the Kusala session provided Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma means abronayo, another method. Alternatively, Samyuddha Dhammi Aramana Mi Sambindidwa Tetadi Santidi. Okay, that is one meaning. And then Aramana Oga Hidwa Anubawi Sidwa Tetadi Awatidi. So Santidi and Awatidi explained firstly. First explanation is that Sam and Awat has no special meaning. But another interpretation is that Sam has a special meaning, collecting or gathering. Sam Baindidwa. So collect all the associated dhammas in the object and then remain there. So Sam here means Sam Baindidwa. And then the following sentence, Aramana Oga Hidwa Anubawi Sedwa Tetadi Awatiti. So Awatiti is also here. Awa is Oga Hidwa. So the what the preface Awa is explained by the word Oga Hidwa. Oga Hidwa you can interpret as having entered into, or diving into, or plunge into, okay, or you can simply say absorb, having absorbed or having sink into the object. Anubawi Sedwa, having entered, dated, so absorbed in the object and they remain there. That is the meaning of the awatiti. So here in that explanation, awat has the meaning of oga hidwa, having plunged into or having dived into. So, but here in the akusala session, so aramana oga hidwa nupui sedwa detati awati diti wodan dan ida nalabadi. So the word that has been said in the kusala, detailed description of the kusala does not get here in this akusala context. Because akusala, the reason is given here. Akusala the main he dubla chitase gagada di hita dibida mewa. So he is the reason why. The reason is akusalasme in the akusala side. So chittasika gada dobala. So chittasika, one pointness of the mind, is weak. So thus it has been mentioned below the previous pages. So that explanation is already given in the page number 188. So commentators' explanation is that in the kusala side, we have a saddha, viriya, sati, samadhi. Okay, kusala, when the mind is going to absorb into the object, they absorb into the object with the saddha, sati, samadhi, panya. So these four dhammas enter into the object or dive into the object. So that's why saddha, ogapana, dihoda, sati, abhilabanada, samadhi, avatiti, panya, priyoga. And then akusala bhakkhipana, in the akusala side, tayo dhamma aramana ogahandi. So three dhammas type into the object. What are they? They are tanha, deity, avijja, craving, wrong view, and then ignorance. Therefore, they are called Diniwa, the Oga, the Voda. Therefore, they are called Oga, flat. Chitti Gagada Bana Ita, not Balawati, Hoti, Bana, but Ita there in the Agusala session. Chitti Gagada, not Balawati, Hoti. Chitti Gagada, the one oneness of the mind is not strong enough. So, commentator provide the example here. So, Raju Thana Thani. Raja Uthana Thani. Thana is the place. Uthana means rising up. So, Raja means dust. So, dusty road. Suppose a dusty place. So, in that place, Udakina Senjedo have been sprinkled with the water. Then, what the Samati, Toka Miwa Kalam, Rajo Saniti, Sanitsidati. So, when we make it, when you make it smooth, so by sprinkling water, so only why, Rajo Sanitsidati. So the dust, how to say? The dust Sanitsidati. Rajo Sanitsidati. So they don't rise up anymore. Only why? Because we sprinkle a little bit water. So therefore, similarly, Sukhandi Bana Bhagati Bhavena Otati. So when the water dry up because of the sun or because of the wind, then Bhagati Bhavena, naturally it rise up again. Puna. Ewa mewa akusala beki chitti gagada na blavadi hoti. Similarly, in the akusala side, chittasi gagada, the one pointness of the mind is not strong enough. So, simile is provided there. So, therefore, commentator here again explain that. So, the explanation Aramana Oga Hidawa, Nubuvi Sidawa, Tatadi Awati di. This word is not applicable in the sense of in the side of the Agusala. Because in the Agusala side, Chedasika Kada is weak. So cannot remain in the object for a long time. So that is we compare. So and then understand. Then next one. Odaja Vijikicha Wasena Bawadasa Visaharasa Padibakado Awi Saharodi Iwaru Bobby Ato Ida Nalabadi. So we have to look back again on the page number 188. So another paragraph. So the following in the under the paragraph number 11, there is sub-paragraph is there. Odaja go Vijikicha Wasena Bawadasa Visaharasa Padibakado Awi Saharo. So because that was in the Kusala side. So Samadhi or Chedasika Gada is Avi Sahara. Okay. Samadhi or Chedasika Gada is Avi Sahara. So non-scattering. So we Sahara means scattering. Avi Sahara, non-scattering. So scattering of the mind or wavering mind happened because of the, or by means of the uddhacca, restlessness of the mind, and then vicikicca, doubt, skeptical doubt. So it is opposite, patipakkhado, opposite, because of being opposite to the scattering mind that happens by means of the uddhacca, kokoja. That's why ekaggata is a called, cittasikagata is a called avisahara. So this explanation, eva rupopi atho, this meaning also ida nalabati in the side of the akusala. So that explanation is not applicable here, but it is applicable only in the kusala side. Sahajada dhammipāna. So then which explanation do we need to take? So commentator provided Sajada dhammipāna na visaharati. Sajada dhammipāna na visaharati. Does not disperse coexisting states. That's why here commentator, the translation is like this. Na visaharati. Does not scatter, we can simply say, in the what? Sajada Dhamma, the Dhammas that arise together. Okay, in the, so in this sense, we can simply call avisahara, not in the sense of the being opposite to the uddhacca and kogacha. So commentator is very, very careful about the what, but the in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī, avisahara is giving there the same thing. In the kusala side also, cittasikagata is the same thing, the same structure, the same Pali was. In the akusala side also the same. So, but the commentator provided in a different interpretation because some are not applicable here. So that's why avisahara. So which meaning should be taken, which meaning should not be taken. So that is the way commentator explained. So avisahara is the another aspect of the cittasikagata. Okay, another aspect of the cittasikagata, one oneness of the mind. Then another aspect is avikipo. Now avikipati, the avikipo. Okay, now avikipati. Kipati means what? Kipati means throw away. Now avikipati does not throw away. So that's, it means it remains in one place, in one object. Avikipo. So here also the same. The commentator use only Wikipo na hoti. So now Wikipedi the Awikipo. But in the paragraph, page number 188, they are mentioned Ayambana Datha Vido Wikipo na hoti. So Wikipedi here, firstly in the page number 188, Wikipedi, what is a Wikipedi is explained. So Kachandan Chetan Wikipedi Nama. Uddhacca Kokocha was saying wa Kachandan Chetan Wikipedi Nama. By means of the Uddhacca Kokocha, restlessness of the mind and skeptical doubt. So even the mind that goes by means of the uddhacca and vicikicca is called Wikipedi, wavering mind, scattering mind. Ayambana Datha Vido Wikipo na hoti. So here, so this Ekagata, such a Wikipa, such a scattering does not have. That's why it is called awakeeper. So that is for the kusala side. In the akusala side, just simply mention nawakipatiti. Nawakipatiti awakeeper. That's not scatter. So then another aspect is awisahada manasata. Awisahada manasata. So here also akusala citti kagada wasena. Awisahadasa manasasa bhavo. So awisahada and manasa we have to divide, and then ta is a surface. Ta surface is in the sense of a bhavo, okay, bhava sense. And then manasa is mind, manasasa for the mind. So awisahada in manasa, awisahada is adjective to the manasa. How for the awisahada also we can simply say wisahara, and then that surface. So awisahada means not scattering, not shaving. So collectively we can translate that awisada manasada as a state of the mind that does not shake, okay, that does not tremble, or that does not scatter. So by means of what? By means of the akusala citti kagada wasena. By means of the one-pointedness of the mind, in one-pointedness of the immoral mind, immoral consciousness. So that is also the word, the explanation for the word awisahada manasada. And then another word is samadhi balam. Sajada dhammi subala, as you see, bala is strength, energy. So if we are strong enough, then you will not be shaking. You will stand still. So here is nagampati, does not shake, does not tremble in the Sajada Dhamma. In the associated Sajada means coexistence or co-rising Dhamma. The Dhamma that arise together. That is why it is called Samadhi Bala. And then Igagada is mentioned as a Mecha Samadhi also. Mecha Samadhi, Mecha is explained as Ayathawa. Samadhi is explained as Samadhana do. Okay. Ayathawa means justly, or rightly. No. Yathawa. Yathawa means justly, rightly. Ayathawa means falsely, unjustly. Samadhana, samada. Okay, dha means to bear. So some well are together. Samadhana means the gathering or collecting or combining in an unjust manner. That is why it is called as Mecha Samadhi. So it is it's a concentration of the mind, concentration, but that concentration is not done not rightly, but in a in a wrong manner. That's why it is called what? Mecha Samadhi. Eo ida ato databo. So that's herein, ato the meaning should be noted. So if you are provided with the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, the same the Pali in the Dadavya in the Cittuppādakaṇḍaṃ Nidesa section of the Cittuppādakaṇḍaṃ. on the kusala side and the akusala side. Okay, the same structure, the same Pali, but the depending on the context, we have to interpret it in a different ways. Okay, and the kusala context, maybe you have a more definitions, but in the akusala context, you have a less definition, and also so because akusala it remain in the side of akusala. That's why some of the Udaja, Vichikeja, and so on, so they are not applicable here. So that is about the Samadhi, Cittasika data. Then paragraph number 376, Viriya. Viriya Indriya Nidisi, your hita, Negamo, Negamo, Jiso, Kamanam, Panudanayadi, Adi Nayo Hudo, So Ida, Na Labadi. So, commentator, I don't explain much, but the just remind the word, the text, the sentence which is not applicable in this context, in the context of the akusala. So your hita, negamochi so gamanam panudayadi. So you can have a look on the page number 190. 190, look back. Then that will be very clear to you. So which one is applicable, which one is not applicable. Regarding where? Oh, so paragraph, page number 190, the middle paragraph. Now the second paragraph, you can simply say, Aparonayo. Okay, Aparonayo is there. Negamo, Jiso, Kamanam, Panudaya. So that is not applicable here, because this one is in the akusala session. Kamanam, Panudanaya. Okay, the meaning is what? Kamanam, Panudanaya. Samadhi. Okay, yeah. Panudanaya, no translation is given here. Maybe look back in the paragraph number, page number 190. Because the nekama is going out. Okay, nekama means leave. Leave is something behind. Okay, to leave is something behind, or then you go out of that. Because it the root is a kamu, to go. Nekama means to go out or to leave something. For what? In order to abandon karma, sensual pleasures. So going out of the sensual pleasures or leaving sensual pleasures behind. This is this meaning is not applicable in the akusala side. So that's why it is not applicable. So negama in what? Then what sense we have to take? In the paragraph number, page number 190, then in the past paragraph, they have mentioned what? The kosa jado nekamana wasena. Going out from the laziness. Okay, that is the applicable. Kosa jado nekamana wasena nekamo. So nekama means going out of the laziness. Kosa jado. So going out of the laziness not in order to remove sensual pleasures. Okay, so but maybe to enjoy sensual pleasures. Only then Dhammasaṅgaṇī citta will arise. So that's why commentator just remind. So ida not labati. This sentence is not applicable here. Sajada dhamesu akampanatha akampanati neva viriya balan viditava. So like a samadhi balan, viriya bala, because viriya become a bala, energy or strength, in the sense of unshaking or not trembling in the co-arising dhammas. So then let's go to the next paragraph. Paragraph number 381. Mecha deiti neti se ayathawa dasanati na mecha deiti. So in the mecha deiti is a God word. Deiti is explained as a dasana. Okay, mecha is ayathawa, unjustly. In a wrong manner. Dasana tena. Dasana means seeing, tena, atena, because of being in the sense of the seeing in an unjust manner or wrong manner. That's why it is called Mecha Deiti. Deiti su gadam idam dasanam deiti gadam. So the word deiti gada. So Mecha Deiti is explained, the Buddha himself explained in many, with many words, many times in the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi. One of the explanations is called Deiti Gadam. Deiti su Gadam, Deiti Gadam. You can make, so why? Deiti su Gadam. Gada means here included in the deity, among the deity. So something that can be included among the deity, among the round view is a called that deity gada. So major deity is something that can be included among the views. So why? The reason is given. Dvādasa deity ando gadata. Okay. Da is a surface. The da is a surface. Ando gada. So going inside. Okay, or entering into, or we can simply say inclusive. It is included among the 62 types of the round view. So idam dasana, this kind of a seeing can be included among the 62 types of the round view. That's why it is Mecha Deiti is called Deiti Gata. Hita Baisa Ato Wodo Yiwa, Hita Bi Asa Ato Wodo Yiwa. So this meaning has been mentioned in the previous pages also. Then another word, Mecha Deiti is explained as a Deiti Gahanam. Deity is as a deity. Deity is remain as a deity. Gahana, what is the meaning of a Gahana? Gahana is a forest or jungle. I don't know. Maybe there is a difference between jungle and forest. Which one is a more complicated, more deeper? So sometimes they say deep forest also. So translation, in the translation book, it is given as a jungle. A forest also. jungle like that. Gahana is a jungle.
Claro. In Myanmar, it will be like a tall town.
Yeah, Gahana is okay. Just how to say? Jungle, tall. door only. But there are different kinds, different types of the door, different types of the forest. Tina Gahana, Vana Gahana, Papada Gahana. So because the Gahana is the something which is very difficult to overcome, very difficult to go through. So Dura Atekamana, Dur Atekamana. Okay, Dur Atekamana. Atekamana means to overcome. Dur, difficult to overcome. It is, that's why it is called Gahana. So in the dictionary, Pali dictionary, it is a very synonymous with the aranya. Okay, Gahanan, Gahana Dhaya, like a Miga Dhaya. In the Dhammasaṅgaṇī Sutta, the Miga Dhaya is a forest. So Wana also forest, Aranya also forest, Gahana also forest. Synonymous. But here Gahana, it is called Gahana because it is difficult to be overcome, difficult to go through. So there can be three commentator pick up three things. So Tina Gahana, maybe wine grasses are there, very difficult to go beyond, very difficult to go through. It is a complicated there. So Tina Gahana, they are grass, but it became like a forest. And then Vana Gahana. So some of the forests are easy for the hunters to go around and then to come back. But some of the deep forests, they are what? They're very complicated, very complicated. That's why maybe we may lose the way to go back, to return to the village or whatever. So that's sort of the Vanagahana. Papadagahana also. So maybe it is a steep mountain, so very difficult to climb back. So like we have a Jaitiyo mountain, suppose. Jaitiyo is okay to go beyond, to go through. So that's why it cannot be called a Papadagahana. So Papadagahana means the mountain is like a jungle, very difficult to overcome. So also deity here, once, yes.
Like a Tina Kahana, Wana Kahana, in this case, Kahana, how can we translate?
Myanmar way is a Myanmar Sayadaw below translate the Miedo, Tina Gahana, Miedo, Wana Gahana, Dibendo. Okay, Dibendo, trees. There are many big trees are there. So Papadagahana. Papadagahana means it is both of them, Papada and Gahana, refer to the mountain down. But it is difficult to go through. Right? So Tina Gahana is a grass jungle, grass forest. Okay. And then Vanagahana means a tree forest. So not because of jungle, but because there are many trees. Papadagahana. So commonly the translation take it Papadagahana only one word. They are referring to the only one thing, which is difficult. Gahana in that case is not in the sense of a jungle, but in the sense of the what? Difficult to overcome, difficult to go through. Okay. So also
So that means they are or the Kamatarya Samasa.
Dhammasaṅgaṇī Kamadharaya. Right? Dhammasaṅgaṇī.
Yeah.
Okay. Not the Vainadhikarana. Bhavadahikahana. Maybe in the for the previous one, Tinagahana, Vanagahana. So how can we say? So like a Dina Yewa Gahana, Dina Gahana. Okay. In that case, what Ewa is what Dakamadharaya Samasa?
Yeah, this is Awadana.
Awadarana. Okay. Here also Deity Yewa Gahana, Deity Gahana. So Dina Yewa Gahana, Dina Gahana, Wana Yewa Gahana, Wana Gahana, like that we have to take. So deity also very difficult to overcome. Once you get it, once you cherish, once you adhere to, then it is difficult to give up. Okay, difficult to go through, difficult to overcome. That's why deity is mentioned here like a Gahana, with the Gahana, deity Gahana, jungle, what? Jungle of view. Okay, jungle view. And then next one, and then deity is so dangerous. That's why the Buddha gave another one. Comparatively, the Buddha mentioned deity Kandaro. Okay, deity Kandara. Kandara. Kandara is what?
Like a desert.
Yeah, desert.
Idleness, something like that.
Kandara. Very difficult. Here also Dara. Kandara. Kandara. Dara means to cross over, to go beyond. Kandara. What is the meaning of a kan there? Kandara.
It may be like perhaps this is from the Gang plus Daradi. It means difficult to cross.
Difficult to cross. So that is desert, right? So deity is like a desert. Deity Yewa, Kandaro, deity Kandaro, we have to make. What are Nakamadharaya? Because the reason is giving Sasanga Sabadi Bayatina. Sasanga Tina, Sabadi Bayatina. We have to say Sasanga. So dangerous. And then Sabadi Baya, fearsome. So Sasanga means you feel not secure. Okay, you feel suspect. Okay, if you go there, then you are not certain that it is safe or not. You have to go there with the worry. And also Sabadiveya. So there, you having heart there. Okay, if you go there to that area, then there are a lot of dangers like thieves, robbers, killers, many dangers are there. So something which is known with this Sasanga and Sabadiveya is called Kandara. So also deity is like a Kandara.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
In one of the entries of the word Ghana in the PTS dictionary, it looks to me that what they want to take, they want to take the word Ditti Gahana as the Tapurisa Samasa. Is the yes, they want to take it as the Tatiya Tapurisa.
And the BDS.
Yes. So they said, so here, Detti
Yeah.
Gahanang modifies Jittang, right? Detti Gahanang modifies Jittang.
Chitam or what? Let me check Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi 381. 381, let's check. Yeah, that's mean Samaye deity. No, not Jita. No, connection. Now here if you look at the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, page number 93, paragraph number 381, they have mentioned no Jita. So it is not talking about the Chitta. So yeah, Deity Yagana is not okay, but in the another context it may be. But here Kahana Deity the commentator, that's why here Deity Yewa Kahana. So with the Ewa, okay, with the Deity Yewa commentator mentioned that it is what? Awadarana Kamadariya.
Okay.
Okay. So Kandara case also the same. Deity Yewa Kandaro, Deity Kandaro. So and then
But then so you know,
yes.
Deity is the feminine gender, right?
Yeah.
But here it's Deity Gahanang, so it's not feminine gender.
How to say in the samasa, so the last word is more important. Okay, the last word, the first word should follow maybe in the compound of because it became a one word. So that's why the gender or the first component part will not play the important role. So the gender or the last word, they should be taken. Okay. That's why Deity Gadan, Deity Gahanan, like that. So with the new gender, it is mentioned.
But then you know, when we say Deity Gatang, it's in the other definition of the Deity Gatang, it refers to the Jitta, right? It doesn't refer to the Deity. We have two definitions of Deity Gata, right? One of the definition is the Jitta that goes together with Deity. Or it go into but if that's the case, then Deity Gatang, it refers to the Jitta, not refers to Deity.
So that this is up to the context, different context, because you see Deity Gata Sambhayutam. So there, so we have studied in the Deity Gata Sambhayutam. Okay, so over there maybe in that case the Deity Gadan is how do you say deity. Deity, in that case, deity is the only deity. Gata is a no meaning over there. For example, deity Ewa Gadan. So you just look back on the page number 290 of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. Again, 290. Deity Ewa Gadan, deity Gadan, the very first line. Deity itself is a deity Gata. It means a Gata has a no meaning. Okay, like a Gudha Gadam and Muddha Gadam. Okay, Detiya gata madame what deti gata. So the whole word the deti gata refer to not citta, but the deti cittasika itself. Deti itself. Okay.
Okay.
9290.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So
So here also.
Sayadaw,
Yes.
I want to ask about your book. Is the akusalāni your Pali book? This paragraph is belong to 381 or 386?
380. This one. 381.
Yeah, that means our digital version is wrong because the version is 386. But when I check the original text, 386 means Samadhi Bana.
Yeah, that is Samadhi Bala over there. The 386 is Samadhi Bala, but that is you can see where 381 is a Mecha deity.
Mecha deity, yeah, that's why I'm saying.
So Samadhi Bala is not mentioned. No need, because more or less similar to what the Ikegata. Okay, Chetasika Samadhi Bala. That's why it will not explain again. So yeah, that is exactly the explanation on the paragraph number 381.
Okay. That means our digital version, the order is wrong.
Sure. better check. So that is nature for the additions. So when we make another addition, there are some changes. Another version, we change the version. So formally they copy from the one manuscript to another. Then that because of that mistake, copy is the mistake of the copies. That's why also there contains some mistakes in the text. So a better one is we have to have a the Chattasangana test book. Okay. Then we can compare. Some are not very serious mistakes, just minor mistakes. But for the readers, it become not okay. It is not okay. So here, deity is referring to the deity itself, not referring to the citta. Deity gatam, deity ganam, deity kantaro. So kantaro, deity is so dangerous. Okay. Nowadays also, because of the views, ideas, so they are fighting. Okay, the war is not peaceful mostly because of their views, maybe democratic idea or socialist communist idea, and so they are also views. So that view make us a lot of dangers. Sasanga, Sabatipeya. So here commentator pick up some of the dangerous kandaras. Jora kandara. So kandara difficult to cross. That is because of the thieves. Wala kandara. White animal. Then what is that? Maru kandara. What is Maru kandara? Maru kandara. Jora kandara. Why? Maru is here giving so Jora, Wala, white animal.
Maru means the sand.
It's the desert.
Desert, the sand. Okay.
Yeah.
Desert.
Desert. Valukandara desert. Nirudaka Kandara. Waterless. No water. And then Dobeka Kandara. So no food. So this maybe because of the drought or because of the scarcity of the food. So some place it may be very good, very big city, but if it is the food is not available over there, it become a Kandara. So Dobeka Kandara. So these are similarities. So very difficult to go beyond. So also deity is a very dangerous as well as difficult to go beyond. Then another one, deity Visukayikan. Deity Visukayikan. So the Visuka, that is very familiar with you, right? The 8 precepts. If you take what? Nacha Gita Wadita Visuka Dasana. Okay. Nacha Gita Wadita Visuka Dasana. So Visuka Dasana. Visuka is there. Here also the same word. Visuka Yikan. Visuka Yikan. So then what is the meaning? We need Vijanatina. We Lomanatina. Ye Visu, deity Visuka Yikan. So how it is translated? Let me see. Here, as something crushing or boring through the right view. So crushing. We need Vijanatina. So let me see in Bali, Myanmar translation. So Tuswar. So something like a with a pointed weapon. Okay. If you use an arrow or something like that, something with a weapon which has a pointed point at the top or at the tip, then if you attack other people, so it is called Winnie Vajana spear. Okay, something like a spear. Winnie Vajana Tina, because in the sense of the spear. Here, translated is made as a crushing. And then we Manatina. We Manatina. It is what the Sanjim Bei we Loma. Loma is what? Loma is a hair. Okay, body hair or head hair. Head hair is a case. Body hair is called Loma. So Loma, if it is in a normal condition, Loma is maybe lying down, suppose, not rising up. So Viloma means rising up, for the what? Hair, body hair. Viloma, because of what? The meaning is that Viloma means going against, okay, going against, or going on the contrary to the right view. So that's why it is called deity Visuka. So Visuka has a two meaning. One is crushing or spearing. Another thing is what? Being or going against. Okay, going against to the right view.
So Sayadaw,
Yes.
should it be Vilomana or Viloma, Sayadaw?
Vilomanatina.
So it should be Vilomana, right?
Yeah, yes. Vilomana, like a Winnie Vijana. So you surface is there. Vilomana. Because of that.
So vilomana, then it doesn't have the meaning of opposite.
But
I mean, because Sayadaw said that we should deity Visukayikang is like viloma, but here it's vilomana, not viloma, right?
Yeah, vilomana. So the na is a surface for the surface. Vilomana. Okay. Na without na also. Suppose let me check. No, we do nayako. Yada we do nayakam. Dani Buddham. Vilomana. So the difference is what? Both of them, Viloma and Vilomana. So Vilomana, with the use of is we have to take one. Going against the same then, going against. But if we take a Viloma only, so Loma is a hair, we is a what? Going. Because Viloma is not in a body hair, not body hair alone. So body hair is not in a normal sense, normal condition, but in the abnormal condition. So rising up body hair. So that's it called Viloma. So Vilomana is we can simply take the meaning as a going against or going contrary to, okay, going contrary to the right view. Because of the being in the contrary to the right view, or because of the being in the sense of a crushing or piercing the right view, that's why it is called Deity Visukayika. So Visukayika is explained here by the Dika theology. So like a Visuka, Patani Buddha, like a iron, like a nail, Visujanam. So it is trying to spear the right view. Visugena ayanan, Visukayana, ayana, Visugena ayanan. Ayana is happening in a manner of spearing or going against to the right view. So that they call Visukayana, Visukaya. So Visukayi then, okay, Visukayi then is a what? Visukayo yasa di Visukayikam. So it is a Bhobi Samasa. Visukayo yasa di Visukayikam. So it refers to Mecha deity. Okay, refer to Mecha deity. So when the Mecha deity arises, it trying to attack with Sama deity right view, and also trying to go against with the right view, go against the right view. That's why it is called deity Visukayika. Then Gomerita continue to say there, Mecha dasanang hi upajamana, Sama dasana wini vajati chewa vilometi cha. So there vilometi. Okay. Wini vajati vilometi. So because na is a noun form, you is an original in the Kajayana grammar, you surface. It is a alternative form is a na. Okay, so that is noun form mean surface. So if we change to the what we need vajana to make a verb, then you see we need vajati, and then vilomana become vilomedi. Okay, so noun form and verb form you can get it in both here. So when the major deity arises, wrong view arises, so it crash or it pierces right view, and also it go against the right view. So Kadaji Sasadasa, Kadaji Ochedasa, Gahanado, Deity Ya Viruban, Pandidan, Deity Vipandidan, Deity Vipandidan, Vipandidan. So sometimes, right, Sasada deity, okay, so Gadaji sometimes Sasadasa, Gadaji Ochedasa. So for one who sometimes who hold the view of eternalism, yeah. Sometimes he take the view of the nihilism. So for that person, so Detiya Virubam Pandidam, Vipandidam. So what happened to him? Detiya of the deity Virubam, Viruba means changing. Pandida means shaking, trembling. So Vipandida. So Virubam, we is in the meaning of the Viruba. It is transforming, changing. Pandita. So because of the changing from one view to another, it is trembling. So the shaking of the view. So that is deity with Pandita. So commentator continue to say what? He deity gati ko he eka samain padita dona sakoti. Okay. Deity gati ko he. Deity gati ko here means the one who holds around you. Okay, one who holds around you. Eka samain padita don to anasakoti is not able to remain in one view. Okay, now this view, now that view, like that. So he is going after the views. So Kadaji Sasada Anupadati, Kadaji Ochedam. So sometimes it follows. Anupadati, padati means to fall down. Anupadati, so follows and reach, something like that. Anupadati. You can simply say, sometimes he take eternalism, sometimes he take nihilism. So that is the meaning referring to the word deity Vipandita. Then another is deity Sanyojana is very clear. Deity Sanyojana, deity Yewa Sanyojana, deity Sanyojana. So deity itself became a Sanyojana because it is in the sense of the binding or tying, bandhanatina. Okay. So that is about the deity, and then let's go to another paragraph. Susumara deyoviya purisam aramanam danlang ganadidi gaho. So gaha. So the word gaha also giving. Yeah. Deity sanyojana, after that gaho. Gaha. Gaha means ganadi gaho. Okay, ganadi takes dhanlang ganadi, take a family, take hold of something, family. Here is aramana, take hold of the object, the family. That's why it is a gaha. So we don't want to let it go. Susu maradayo we are Buddhism. Dhanlang ganadi. Susu maradayo like a crocodile, etc. So they take men, the family, so also a man with around you takes object, family. That's why it is a gaha. In Myanmar, we have a saying that ko mamadat samadat gahat kaidati gahat. Here is they want to make a rhythm, rhyme a rhythm. That's why they say ga. Instead of saying gaha, they say gahat kaidati. Kaid means a bite. So if you are clever in the test, but you have to practice, you have to see in your body, you have to see the truth within yourself, then so it is liable to be beaten by the deity. Okay, so samamada, komamada, samada, gaha kaidati. So they remind Sayadaw, and they remind that. So it means to practice, not to be satisfied only with the theory, but to go to explore oneself in a practical manner. So otherwise, you will be beaten by the deity, Kaha. So you will take that view, whatever you think it is the truth only. What I think, idamiva satya mogamanya, like that. What I think only is the truth, but what the other people said is wrong or false. So that's also dangerous, like a crocodile by the men. So without letting go. So gaha. Padetha ho is padetha hana do padetha ho. So padetha hana do sway mies or didati if so tha is to remain. Pati means a family. Okay, pati. Padetha hana do means so because of in the sense of the remaining family, that's why it is a deity. It is also the one aspect of the deity. Deity remain on an object, on a view, what a very family. Ayanhi balawa pat pawati bhavena padethedwa ganadi. So then commentator continue to say what? Ayan, there's a wrong view. That he is the truth. It is a Dalikarana. Okay, Dalikarana sentence, Dalikarana vacha. So he is a Dalikarana Jodaka. Declining particle that indicate Dalikarana confirmation. Ayan, this is a major deity. Balawa Bawadi Bhavena. So Balawa Bawadi. Balawa means strong. Bhavadi means happening, and then Bhava state. So it happens in a state of what? In a strong manner. Okay, because this is the major deity. This is wrong view. Is getting stronger and stronger day by day, and then listening one talk after another. Then the view within ourselves remain family. Patedheidwa Kanadi. It takes whole family without shaking, without trembling. So that is called Padeta. Padeta means not just not in the very beginning level, but not in the amateur level, but in the level of the professional level. Okay, in the professional level. So that is called Padeta. Nature was in Abhinivi so that is okay. Abhinivi so is what? Abhinivi so Abhinivi how to translate?
It clings to, adheres to.
Adheres to. Okay, clings to. S by means of the permanent, etc., permanence, blissful, and then so, etc. Atta. So actually, it is a nature dukkha anatta asubha, but we, with the wrong view, we may think it is a nature sukha subha atta. Then Dhammasabhava Adhikamadava, having over going beyond the real nature of the Dhamma, true nature of the Dhamma. Nature di wasena parado amasadi di in the aparama. So Didi is also called Brahmasa because in the another way, amasadi means considers, give bear in mind. That's why it is called Brahmasa. So not in a true manner, going beyond the true manner, a true nature. So in a false manner, we consider and then we think. So that is called Brahmasa. Then another one is Anatta Wahatta, Kochito Mego, Kochidana Wa Abayana Mego di Komego, Komega. So mega is a path. Komega, Ku Mega. Ku is a Kochida. Kochido Mego, Komego. Disgusting. So the Kochidom method, the part that should be disgusted because it brings about the danger, anatta waha. It does not bring about the benefit. Anatta, so we get anatta waha also here. You can understand that atta awaha. Atta means the benefit, awa means bearing. So the negative particle we can join with the first part or second part we can join in anatta. Suppose if you say anatta waha, it bears a danger. Okay, then if you join negative particle with the awaha, atta na awaha. Okay. It does not bear the benefit. So also that's why it is that is the part that should be disgusted. So and also Kochidana wa Abayana Mego, the path that leading to the path of the what? The path to again the path to the woeful states, which are all the disgusting nature. That's why it is also called Komeko. Mecha Bato. Bata is the path, also the same mega path. Ayata, what is interpreted explanation for the word mecha. Then Yatahi Disa Molina Ayam Asuka Gamasa Nama Batodi Kahidobi Tangama Na Sambabidi. A1 Deti Gadina Sugadi Bato di Gahidabi Deti Sugade Naba Bedi. So this what this sentence is good. So Ubamana Ubameya. Okay, Yatahi Disa Monglina, who lost the direction. Ayan Asuka Gamasa Nama Batodi. So here, so the Asuka Gama means this the village is so and so. So Bato here means the path. And this is the path or the road or the village is so and so. So even though he didn't know like this, but it does not reach to that destination. So also, so the one who has the wrong view, so he may think this is the path to the happy destiny, even though he think like this, but that deity does not lead him to the happy destiny. Okay, so deity is a deity misguide. Deity will misguide us. And then what? Then mecha sabhawa do mecha dam. So this is sabhawa mecha dam mecha atta. Tatewa paribhamana do taram di itha bhala di daytan or daytam. Tatewa, this is Tatewa refer to this around you. Paribhamana do. So because it is going round and round, so in this around view, bala, foolish people, tarandi, so tarandi means that they're trying to cross. They tend to cross. That's why it is called what? Data. Data is it is a kind of harbor. Okay, data is a harbor. Tarandi ita. So, because in the wrong view, people who take the wrong view, they go round and round, they go down and then they come up. So that's why that wrong view itself became served as a data, as a harbor. Datan jadan anathanan what? Anathanan ja ayadanam di data yadanam. So this is also harbor, and also this is ayadana. Ayadana is a base. Base of what? Anathana. Base of the anathana. Anathanan, anatha. Anatha means the danger, we can simply say. So the base of the danger. As well, it serves as a harbor, as well as it is the base of the danger. That's why it is called data yadana. Then data yadana, data yana wa sanjati desatina niwasatana tina cha ayadana divi data yadana. So data yadana, another meaning is dati yanam, or those who have around you. Sanjati desatina. So the place, the original place. Okay, Sanjati dan desatina. Because in the sense of the original place and also a living place. How to say? Birthplace. Okay, birthplace. Sanjati desa is a birthplace. Niwasatana is how to say another place. So living place. So suppose you are born, maybe I'm born in this city, in this township, then this is called my birthplace, Niwasatana. Maybe I live in Yangon, that is in Niwasatana, not my birthplace. So living place, residence. So that's why it is called the residence, birthplace, or the deity, that's why it is a god data. Then let's go to the last word. Vipri yesa gaho, vipri yesa budo gaho, vipri yesa dowa gaho. Okay, vipri yesa gaho. Vipri yesa gaho divided two words, vipri yesa and then gaha. So vipri yasa do. Here translated as a pop bien bien pshita di pshita gaho yujindi. So, vipriyaya. So in the, I think you remember in the grammar, Pali grammar. So vipriyaya. Okay, the function of the vipriyaya there.
It means like a metathesis.
Yes, sure. That is a metathesis. Change the place, right? Not in the ordinary, not in the normal place. So that is a called vipriyaya. So we don't see in the right. We don't see as it is, okay. But we trying to see as we think. So that's why, well, we trying to take as we think. That's why it is a called vipriyasagaha. Vipriyasagaha. Vipriyasado. So the same meaning. And then another commentator explained that vipalata gaho, vipalata gaho, vipala atta gaho, vipalata gaho. Pop bien bien, piedo yujin. So gaha means the taking. So vipalata means taking pop bien bien. Taking not as it is, okay? Taking something not as it is, but in the reverse manner or in the opposite manner. So that's it called vipariyesaka. So that is about all about the deity. So the Buddha explained the Mecha deity in the paragraph number 381 of the Dhammasaṅgaṇī. The commentator trying to explain what by what.
So vipanatha here is which case here?
Vipanatha gaho, vipanatha.
I mean, your book vipanatha gaho is put together or is separated?
My book is with the footnote. Between Vipanatha and Gaha. Vipanatha, then footnote number, and then Gaho. So difficult to say it is a joint word or if we look at the translation, Myanmar translation, it is a one word. Vipanatha Gaha is a one word.
Okay, it should
be not the separate.
Yeah.
Vipanathe nakaho, vipanat, like this. So that the Adapurisa Samasa. Okay, vipanathe nakaho, vipanathe gaho. Like a vipari what? Vipari yesa budo. This is Sambhavana Kamandariya, right? Buddha. Vipri yesa budo gaho, vipri yesa gaho. That is Buddha. The word Buddha is elided. That is what? That sort of Kamandariya is called Sambhavana. Okay. Another interpretation is vipri yesa do gaho. That is what Panjami Tapurisa, right? Vipri yesa do gaho, vipri yesa gaho. Then here also Vipalatha doga ho Vipalatha ho also okay. Yeah.
In the Panchamita Purisa, what does it mean? You know, it's just taking from.
Taking
You know,
door surface. Panchami is not as a from,
it's
but as an adverb. Adverb. Yes. Taking in a manner of or taking here option. Here option. Option is Panchami. Vipalatha doga ho. So door service with the door as an adverb.
Okay, so yeah, and then Sayadaw said that the Vipalatagaho, that is the Vipalate Nagaho.
Hello?
Yes, Sayadaw. So for the last word,
Yeah.
Vipalatagaho, Sayadaw said that the Vika sentence is Vipalate Nagaho.
That what I said is the possible meaning.
Should it be
So,
Kammadaraya?
we better take as we bring Sagaho. Kammadaraya.
Yeah, I think it should be like the corrupt or the wrong taking, right?
Yeah, that is here also commentator explain two ways. One is a kammadaraya, sambhavana. Okay, sambhavana kammadaraya. Here, vipriyesa buddho gaho. Okay, that is vipriyesa. That is the sambhavana kammadaraya samasa. Okay, so also vipalatha gaho the same. Vipalatha buddho gaho vipalatha gaho. So we can simply say Vipalaso Gaho also. Okay. So very pure Gammadariya Samasa. So if we follow the commentator, then we can see there Buddha. Buddha is the Sambhavana Gammadariya Samasa. So commentator gave a two way. One is Sambhavana Gammadariya, another is Panjamita Purisa. So with a Va. Vipri yesa dova gaho, vipri yesa gaho. So the same we can do for the Vipalatha gaho also.
Okay.
So that sorry, I take too much time. Thank you for patience and then this discussion. So let's say Buddha Sasanam Jiran Data Do, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Data Do, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Data Do. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Yeah, sadhu.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, Sayadaw.
Good night.
Sayadaw.
Good night. Yeah.
Okay, bye bye. Take care.